Hello, this is Mrs. Hayes. Kind of made a mistake. I already did a video, but it was on the wrong setting. But instead of starting all over again, I'm going to use my finished project to walk you through a couple steps. But that's okay, that'll work. First, I'll tell you that the templates that you find online, you can just copy it and paste it into a Word document, and you can enlarge the item and print it out. And that's what I did with the acorn and the hat here. And when I have my template printed out, or my pattern printed out, I folded it in half. And this gave me a nice symmetrical object. And instead of following the curve of the acorn stem, I just made a cut straight up and a cut straight over. And that gave me two equal sides, kind of like when we make our hearts on Valentine's. So I took the fold and put it on the border edge. Now the first thing you were supposed to do is to cut a rectangular piece out of one of the colors. And this makes a border. So I did that, and now line this fold up with the edge, and then you would trace it as I did and cut as I did, and it gives you a piece that all you have to do is flip it to glue it. But first you have to do all of your cutting. Don't do any gluing until all of your pieces are cut out of your border. Another thing I want to show you is that things don't have to be symmetrical. Like you don't have to do the hat like this either. Like this leaf, I have it set off or offset. Well, to do it with the hat, I can show you with the hat here. Where would I put it? Let's say this leaf wasn't there. I would figure out where it goes. Let's do it like that. On the border, and then fold it where it is on the border. I would cut this out, and then it would leave the yellow. But with this top part, I would take my border color and line up the fold to the edge of the border color, trace it, and cut it out so that I would have my contrasting top part. The same idea is for the letters. Decide what kind, what you want to do. The letter is very challenging, so I would say make it short and make your letters blocky like this, and trace your words onto the border color, and then cut each letter out, and you would line it up like that and trace it, and trace a line where you would be cutting the bottom part off to glue. So you would set the bottom parts aside after you're done tracing it, and cut this out, and then cut your bottom parts at the line that you drew and glue them on. And so that's how you get the positive and negative spaces for your letters. And I think that's it. I know we have one more week before Thanksgiving, but I wanted to give you some time in case you wanted to do a whole place setting, because it may take you a little while to do that. And so when you're done, I think it's a good idea to sign it and to put the year. You can do it on the back if you don't want it to show, but that way you know when you made it. And you can do contact paper, but just do it slowly and make sure you get all the air bubbles out. Or you can take it to a teacher store or an office supply, and they'll laminate it for you. And you'll have these for a very long time. Hope you have fun.